Save the Victor. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. So tonight is my company for our client's Christmas party, and I did this look. So if you want to see how I created this look as a 53-year-old woman who's a little bit older than the average duck on YouTube, to see how makeup looks on aging skin, you know what? You're in the right place, and you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Alrighty, let's get ready for Christmas party season. Starting with Suva Eye Primer, of course. I cannot believe we're having a Christmas party this early, but here we are. So I thought I would film as I was getting ready, and you can see what my final look is like. And of course, my favorite is the Sephora tape. I mean, any kind of tape. I mean, it's kind of like a masking tape, but it's easy to cut and measure, and I can get a wing. So we're using the Ace Beauté Oceanic palette. I so love this palette. Color Story is my favorite. I'm going to use this winged liner so we can get ourselves a nice sharp wing. We're using the shade Lagoon. I seriously adore this palette, and I did a look earlier in the week that had a really sharp wing like this, and I liked it so much I thought I would recreate it, but instead of green I was going to do blue to match my dress that I'm wearing for the party. I even did my nails and nail wraps that matched in color as well. Next color, no, we just stuck with that color, and we just kind of brought it in a little bit farther. And then using another brush, I just went into the shade Bali, and that's going to be the lighter shade to the front part of our lid. Just wanted a nice blue look. Kind of matchy-matchy, I guess, was kind of what I was going for. Then a little bit more of the darker shade just to, Lagoon, just to fill in any spaces and just make it nice and dark. And then we're gonna go into our first shimmer, and this is Bay. And it is a very pretty color. It's just a traditional old school shimmer, but it is so pretty. And then we're gonna go into the lightest shimmer, which was Bora Bora, and then we're gonna use that for the front part of our eye. And of course we always spray, so that way we don't get as much fallout. Though I did get a little bit of fallout, and I had to, you can see it a bit on my face there, but it is what it is. But I'm just loving this eye look and this eye shape. So pretty, so pretty. And of course my favorite part, taking off that tape, and look at that sharp wing. And as always, I've got one that's a little boopy, so I'll just fix that up there, but look at that. So we're gonna go back into the dark shade, and that's what we're going to be using for our lower lash line, and that is the shade Lagoon. There we go. Don't forget to do both eyes. Then we went into the light shimmer just to put a little bit in front, and that was the one Bora Bora. And yeah, how good is that? Yeah, so Bora Bora. And there we go. There's our eye done so far. And I'll give spoiler alert, I forgot lashes and mascara. I ran out of time. So this is from Beauty Bay. This is their chrome collection in the silver one. It doesn't have any shifty colors, but it is so pretty, and it looks great with blue. And I thought I would just do it over the top to give this nice shimmer along the top of my eye. This one's really good. The applicator's a little thick, so I always like using a little brush instead. But see how well that turned out? I likey. So now time for our face. So of course it is our OG putty primer from e.l.f. It is forever my favorite, cheap and cheerful as it were. Now we started to use one of my OG foundations, and this is from Stila. This is their Hide in Chic fluid foundation. I love it. It is very light, it's very thin, it goes on very easy, and the color is a perfect match. I got it in Fair 2. Such beautiful coverage. And then we are going to go into our powder, and then we're using our favorite, which is the Fenty Lavender powder. It is now my OG loose powder. Still trying to work on that kimchi powder, but here we are. And now we're gonna go do a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna have bangs, but I do like to have this on my cheeks and under my chin. I try to use one bronzer at a time, and I really do quite like this one, but I'm very excited to get back to the Trixie Mattel one, which brush I am using here. Then we're going on to the Alice in Wonderland blush palette. There was a matte and a shimmery blush. We're gonna end up using both of them here. Really nice, beautiful shade. As you can see, I did go a little bit ham, but we are doing a more night look. And now we're going to do our brows. And then I'm just finishing up here my KVD brow struck. It's my last one. Oh my gosh, almost there. Definitely going to finish by the end of the year. Like I'd hoped. I already done the lighter shade. This is the darker one. And yes, I forgot to get my brows done before tonight, so we're a little bushy. So now it's time for a little bit of highlighter, and this is the one from Blend Bunny. It's the Noclucent palette, I think, and it's the blue shade in there. It is so blingy. So doing the buffing technique with the ZZ Cosmetics setting powder will just tone it down a little bit and then blend everything together. I think it's going to look super good when it's done. I'm really excited for you to see how it turns out. And then, where are we? All right, we are going to put on a little bit of the blue pomade, our gel liner from Lethal. I forgot what the name of that one. And then we're gonna use, it's called Kylighter. So it's from Kylie Cosmetics, but I really do like it. It does brighten up just under the brow there. There we go. See, how's that looking? Pretty good, hey? So now I'm gonna put a little bit more highlighter, and we're going to use it for the inner corner, and I'm going to use the Bold and Brilliant highlighter palette from Gourmand Girls. I adore this highlighter palette, and it's my favorite shade in there. I want to say it's Moon something. I forgot to grab it again when I was doing the voiceover, so here we are. But it's very beautiful. And of course, now we're going to spray with our setting spray. And it's the Urban Decay All Nighter, and it is the shimmery one. Now it's time for hair. So I did rolls. Luckily, I was working from home, so I was able to, instead of sleeping in them, have them on all day, and just took them out just before I was getting ready to do my hair. Looks a little weird because it's got all the setting spray in there, but it brushes out nicely. And here we go. So I did them really, really tight. I think I should have broken them apart a little bit more and brushed them out a bit in hindsight, but I haven't done a poodle in forever since I had shorter hair for a bit, and I'm just kind of growing it out now. But here we go. Let's just brush the bangs a little bit, and then you can see, and then the lotion goes away there. That was in there. Now we have all those little combs. So many of the combs. I never know how many we're going to use until we get to there. And alrighty, one more. And then let's start putting her up. And I definitely should have split out the curls a bit more. But like I said, I haven't done this in a long time, and I thought I could be a bright light and try filming it. And you can kind of see how it's going here. The back went up really easy. It was just the front I ended up having a little bit more of a problem with, but we just keep on keeping on. And yeah, there we go. Trying to get that front to work. Here I try after the fact to try and split out some curls. I definitely should have done that from the beginning, but there we go. And then another comb. I mean, it can be a bit of a messy do. I usually try to keep them for 2 or 3 days after, but this one did last a second day, and we give up filming it right now. Okay, there we go. There's our hair. Yeah, I gave up. Trying to do my hair and pay attention to what it looks like on film was a little rough. We are just popping on a little bit of a lip liner here. I can't remember who that one was by. And then for red lips, we went with the Smashbox Dracula Red because I thought it matched my hair flower. Then we're going to put on some little earrings to finish the look. And as I said, I forgot lashes and mascara. I'm a doofus. Alrighty, there we go. Well, there we go. It's the final look. Of course, there was a spoiler in the beginning, but now you got to see how I got it. I tried to do some of the hair, but it's been a long time since I've done a poodle, so it was a little bit hard to try to do it on film. So there's just some little bits, but what can you do? I will post a photo of the full look. I have this cute little pen. Just give you a little sneak peek here, but I will post a photo of the full look after. So, if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, or maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, then that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still get glammed up for Christmas together. As always, behave, make good choices, especially now with Santa watching, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.